back to another episode of ChumChat, baby. It's the Chums here. It's me, Joe Gomez, alongside my co-host Tanner Tessman and my best friend Justin Burns. We're back with another episode, man. Just to recap last episode, well, if you missed it, you want to go back and check that out because we just had our first interview. We interviewed a U.S. men's national team star, Brandon Cervania. It's a must watch. In this episode, we're just taking it a little bit more easy. We're working on getting more guests on, but for now, it's going to be a short, quick episode for y'all. We're going to talk about Justin getting a tattoo, and then we're going to do another wheel spin because we know you like that. And just before we continue with the episode, man, make sure to follow us on Instagram at chum.chat and subscribe to our YouTube if you're watching this and like the video. All right, so
and I wanted to break the ice a little bit and mention a story that had happened to me this past weekend. So I was riding in the car with my favorite person in the whole world, and we were driving, and in front I saw a Chevrolet, like a car, So on the back of a Chevy they have like Chevrolet, and I kid you not, I promise on everything that I love, the back where it usually says Chevrolet said.
Dude, I'm cutting this part out.
I swear to God.
I'm cutting it out, dude. I'm cutting it out.
Just cut out the word, but I swear, bro, it said bro instead of Chevrolet. And I was like, no way. I tried to get my phone on record. It drove off, bro. I was like, no way.
Hey, Jed. You peeped that little shout out? My favorite person in the world. Who's he talking about?
I believe he's talking about.
All right, you're going to have to
Mans is mad whipped. Mans is mad whipped right now.
Doesn't mean he's mad whipped. Okay. Let's go ahead and go into the wheel spin. We can get into relationships in a different
You're going to have to bleep that.
You've never.
If you don't bleep that, I'm going to body slam you.
Dude, I'm cutting this whole part out. Like, that whole part.
Oh, Loki, that was funny, though.
Can I retell the story then? Because that was funny. You can't
retell the story, dude. It's not funny to anyone else. It's a freaking name.
Just cut out the names. Bro, y'all are being fake. All right, I'm about to do the wheel spin.
Pull up the wheel.
All right, I'm going to share my screen, all right? Cool.
Yeah, sure.
We're sharing screens now. About to pull up the wheel spin if you're watching on YouTube. If not, we'll explain a little bit if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Music or Anchor.
Y'all see it?
Yeah.
So we have a wheel spin right here. We have movies, soccer players, finest girls, NBA players, NFL players, designers, musicians, YouTubers. We asked y'all if y'all wanted to add any more, and y'all gave us a few. So we'll add those next time. But right now we're about to spin the wheel.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. I mean, I kind of didn't perform well last time. I feel like I can redeem myself
not
this
ready
time.
At all.
Yeah.
Wow, NFL players. Okay.
And there's something that Justin knows nothing about again.
Yeah, should we skip this one? Because Judd knows nothing about NFL players.
Guys, I have my top 5.
Okay. We'll roll with it. If it lands on it, you got to respect the wheel. Let's go.
Respect the wheel. Who's going to go first?
I can go first if y'all don't mind.
Okay.
But
okay.
No, should we let Judd go? It'd be more hysterical. Judd,
yeah.
I'll go first.
Yeah, let's let Judd
go.
So
I'm going to go ahead and go from 5 to 1. Lawrence Taylor for the New York Giants. He's a bit old school, but he was definitely one of the greats in my book. Then I'm going to go with Joe Montana.
Wait. So we're doing all time?
We're doing all time, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing of all time.
No,
it's always all time with Judd. It's always all time because
it's always all time
current players.
All right. Fourth position, Joe Montana. Definitely did a lot for the 49ers.
Did we not just tell him to do current players?
I told you I'm doing my list.
Yo, Chad, can we just explain why you're not doing current players though?
Because my Google search right now does not show the current players. So.
Yo, pass it to Johan, bro.
Number 3. No, I'm gonna get to it, bro.
Bro, you're literally reading a website.
Peyton Manning, stand-up guy as well off the field. A really good guy on the field.
You met him or what?
Jerry Rice is number 2, and then number 1.
I thought you said Ray Rice.
No, Jerry Rice.
Please don't say
Ray Rice.
Please don't say
number 1 of all time. Sam Darnold for the New York Jets. He's gonna carry the Jets to victory. Super Bowl win coming next year. Mark my words.
This is why I know it's serious, bro.
I am a huge Jets fan. In case you didn't know, Sam Darnold carries the victory.
This is why no one thinks
he doesn't have mono anymore.
That was awful. Nah.
So we're chilling.
Please cut out that whole part.
I said that last time.
All right, we're gonna do current players because I feel like that's just more relevant. Because the argument on NFL players, all-time NFL players, that's just way too broad. Because you have so many players on the field, it's just ridiculous.
And we're shooting for some current NFL players to be on the podcast. Just a heads up. Be on the lookout for that as well.
Should we do top 5 up and coming players, or should we do?
Oh my gosh, there's way too much thought going into this.
Well,
Just
I'm
spit
just
out
trying
your
to catch
top
you off guard,
5.
Jed. All right, my top 5 right now. No, I'm not going to do any particular order, but off this past season, Patrick Mahomes for sure. I'm going to go with Tyreek Hill. Man's too quick. I'm going to go with Antonio Brown. If you haven't seen what
Are you serious?
No, Antonio Brown was a joke because obviously he got dropped by the Patriots this year. I'm gonna have to go with the running back, Derrick Henry. His playoff that game, he turned up big time. I'm gonna go with Dexter Lawrence as another one. I just feel like he's such on the come up. No, I just feel like as a rookie, what he's done, like there's nobody like him in the league. He's just different, you know what I'm saying? And then that was 4, right? One more. I hate to do it, but like, I'm gonna respectively Tom Brady, but he kind of had a bad year. But so I'm gonna go with Deshaun Watson because his playoff round, undeniably got hit in the face during a play, still made the pass.
Yeah,
Deshaun
that was
Watson,
crazy. That was
he's
crazy.
my boy.
I'll flash a video of that right now.
Unreal. Look at
Make sure we don't get copyrighted, please.
It won't. We didn't get copyrighted last time, did we?
Well, that's a big difference because it was like an FC Dallas clip in the Open Cup, and now this is like an NFL clip. So
continue.
It's a little different. Genius.
All right. Well, that's my top 5. I think that's 5, right?
Good.
So
that's a good
not,
5. That's solid.
Hunter and
Justin, stop lying. You have no idea. That was a decent 5. But
I just said it was a top 5.
It wasn't the best.
No particular order. Y'all both missed him. The MVP, big trust. Lamar, if you're watching this, come join the podcast with us. Number 5 for me. Well, no particular order, but Lamar Jackson. You know, crazy season.
The thing is about Lamar, bro. That's what I said. I was going to choose him, bro, but
he's got a giant forehead.
He's sick, bro. Like, he's honestly my favorite player to watch, but like, he choked, bro. He choked.
Bro, he did not choke. If you watch that, his defense choked, bro. If you watch that game, his defense choked.
Choked, bro. He how many points he scored? He choked, bro. He is the GOAT, though. He's raw. He's raw.
Is this not his first full season starting? Come on now.
I know. He's actually ridiculous.
Patrick had last year, so this next year could be LJ. All right, moving on.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
For me, you got Zeke. Zeke, although I hate to say it, I gotta respect Saquon too. The man is massive. His thighs could probably squeeze a watermelon. Y'all think he could? He could break a watermelon with his thighs, low key.
Yo, high key, bro. He could squeeze anything with them thighs, bro.
Who else?
Even Judge Pimples.
All right, that's. Dude. I don't even have acne no more, really. I'm cutting that whole thing out.
Bro, why you keep cutting stuff, bro?
I'm cutting that, dude. I'm cutting.
Okay, right. Moving on. I got, two more players? I'm going to say Aaron Rodgers.
He did turn
Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson? Not Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson.
I think Russell Wilson, yeah.
And then last one, I'm going to go with Tyrann Mathieu, Honey Badger, Kansas City Chiefs.
And we got to miss out on the tight ends either. Some of them tight ends.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah, he turned up. Nasty. I mean, tight ends this year were actually raw, big tight ends. So
I'm gonna edit my list. I'm gonna throw Adam Thielen in there. PPR god in the fantasy leagues.
Anybody listening, sorry for Judd's list again. Hopefully next time it'll land on something that Judd. Maybe we should let Judd make a list so it can be like cowboy boots.
I had a solid list.
All right, let's move on to the next bit.
Judd. All right, so Judd, why don't you introduce this?
We teased it in the beginning. I am considering getting a tattoo.
Considering?
Yeah, I actually go to the parlor tomorrow for a consultative appointment. What I will be getting.
Did you not just tell us earlier you were gonna get a tattoo tomorrow?
Yeah, but like tomorrow's like I could get one tomorrow, but it's like a consultation thing.
You know? All right.
Yeah, fam. I swear, when we started the podcast, you're like, "I'm getting one tomorrow."
Guys, we're already at 10 minutes.
All right.
You said you're gonna edit hella shit out, though.
All right. Yeah. So, Johan hasn't heard it. I'm considering getting a Bible verse on my ribs on the left side of my body. I can screen share right now and
I don't want to see it.
Show the page what it's gonna look like. So it's not that. How do I get to my tab, bro?
Yo,
You're exposing us right now, bro.
That is such a neck, bro.
That's what it's gonna look like, kind of.
Oh my gosh,
it's just gonna be the top part, not that bottom part.
If you're just listening on Spotify and you're not watching YouTube, you're not watching the screen share, trust me, you're not missing out much. You're not missing out much. That was not good.
I'm getting a Bible verse, Psalms 34:19. It says, "The righteous person may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him from them all." And
when was the last time you read the Bible, Jed?
Like last night.
Yeah, he was trying to find a better verse, huh?
Yeah, he was trying to find a better.
That's a good verse.
Reading Bible verses online does not count as reading the Bible, Judson.
No, it wasn't, dude. We went over. No, it's like literally like an inspirational verse. It means a lot to me.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and dive into the pros and cons that you should consider whenever you're considering getting a tattoo. And so, number one, the first pro will be, a tattoo is a form of self-expression. It's a great way to display your individuality without having to say anything. So, like,
are you reading this off the script?
You walk up to the dude. Can you let me have my bit?
Yo,
it just doesn't feel real.
Okay, here's the real reason why I'm getting a tattoo. Because it's going to be dope. I'm going to look hard, and that's what I want to look like, bro. So whenever I take my shirt off at the pool.
Pause. You look hard.
Yeah, like hard.
Pause. Man's wants to look extra hard in the locker room. Pause.
Anyway, whenever my shirt's off at the pool, bro, it's going to be, bam, like you can see that Bible verse right there on my ribs. My mom has said she will disown me if I do follow through with this. So, Mom, if you're watching this. Tanner, why do you look like you're about to fall asleep, dude? No, right. I'm in charge of the outro, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the episode.
No, we're not doing the outro yet. We're talking about the tattoo, Judd.
I'm trying to talk about the tattoo.
Judd, you're not talking about it. You're reading about it. So can you talk about it?
Can you talk about it?
I told you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a Bible verse on my ribs.
Yeah, but you never really talk about the pros and the cons.
What are your thoughts about this, Johan? What do you think? What do you think this is for Judd? What do you think this? Where do you think this is coming from? And what do you think? Do you think he should get it? Do you think he shouldn't get it? What are your thoughts on the whole thing?
That's a really good question, Tanner. I'm glad you asked. As your best friend, I'm really just gonna dive right in here. I'm not gonna spare my words. I think it's a bad idea, and I think it really looks feminine. I don't think it looks hard at all. I think it looks quite the opposite, actually. And yeah. And if your mom is watching this, please disown him if he gets this tattoo. Please, at least let him earn it with like a nice tattoo, like something that like makes him look hard. If you want to look hard, what is this?
And I'm gonna add on to that.
That's good because you can cover it up.
That's also good, but there's a lot of other places you can get tattoos where you can cover it up. And for example, my sister, Ashley, shout out Ashley. She has 6 or 7 tattoos, I think maybe more, I don't know. So obviously for me, some of the tattoos she has, I wouldn't necessarily say, hey, yeah, you should get this, but she's gotten it and I support her. So she's trying to express herself. She kind of lives a different kind of life as us. So she's expressing herself how she wants, and I'm all for you expressing yourself, Judd. And I do agree that it is kind of feminine. It is in a place that not many males get that kind of tattoo.
Hey, there's no problem with being feminine as a male, by the way. We support all.
No, I think it would look better on your chest, Judd. Just the personal.
Like here?
Like right here?
Yeah.
Yo.
I agree.
I don't think it would look good on your ribs if you had abs or like work or like hot, but like I don't really see it. So
I have abs.
The only reason it looked good on the other dude is because he had tats all over his arms.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. That's facts.
Yeah,
it looked good on him because he had tats. Like he had a sleeve or like a half sleeve at least.
Yeah, he did have all.
But no. I actually like for real, as your best friend, like I don't want to like look bad. Like I did say that what I honestly felt, but at the same time, if you like it, you like it, and I'll support you.
I appreciate your honesty.
I'll make you think it looks good. Honestly, after you get it, because you're stuck with different life after that. So I'll make you feel good about it. If you want.
That's the thing. Once you get a tattoo, you're with it for life. And I already know once Judd gets this tat, if y'all go on his Instagram, there's gonna be 7 pictures of it. And he's
7 shirtless pictures.
I'm not posting.
Never posting with his shirt.
And he's never gonna make it to 1,000. He's just gonna keep losing followers every time he posts.
I'm almost there.
Hey, if you're watching this, let's get Justin to 1,000
followers. Go to Instagram. Follow Judson Burns on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
It is
Spam his last post.
Judson_Burns.
Spam his last post. Say if you should get the tattoo
like
or
that?
not.
That's a little big for me, but I think it could be like smaller and tighter and less like round. And your chest is not that big, so I think it would be a cleaner tat. But I mean, what do I know?
Yeah, that's a good shot.
None of us really know too much about tattoos. Really, we're just trying to think of pros and cons that we would face. And for us, the younger we are, that most people think that it's a bad idea for us to get tattoos because we don't know what we're doing. But at the same time, tattoos are only in if you're young. Like, you don't see like a 40-year-old going to get a tattoo, like 60-year-old getting a tattoo, and you're like, and he's like, wow, like it's in style when you're younger. That's just how it is. So I think it is good that you're going to get one like younger, but you still need to like process what you're doing and
well, you boys both know that I've been thinking about it for some time.
I honestly didn't know.
I knew that you've been thinking about it for some time, and I
was listening.
You never told me this was the plan, like with the Bob version where it was. But we did talk about locations.
I think it might be a little bit sudden, because like you said here in our little outline, like you got to be 100% sure, because it's on you for life. So be 100% sure and make sure you're choosing the right artist. Don't just jump right into like do your research. For y'all listening, you're gonna get a tattoo. Do your research, because you don't want to be that guy or that girl who ends up with a tattoo that looks
ratchet.
Yeah, ratchet.
Or
like,
make sure you go
next thing you know, you have like a Korean saying that says something that you don't want to say or something like that.
Right.
So.
Exactly. Yeah. And make sure you go to a reputable parlor so you don't get
Yeah, guys, make sure you go to a reputable parlor.
I messed up. I didn't. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh my goodness, Judd.
Thank you guys so much for this episode. Stay tuned. We're going to be interviewing some big names. Should I drop the names?
Yeah.
All right. Chris Richards is coming on. Bayern Munich superstar.
Chris Richards, the boy.
We also got a famous TikToker coming on. I won't tell you who, but she likes doing this right here. So we're going to have her on and talk about how she deals with sudden success and all that.
Some NFL players? Am I hearing NFL players?
I think I hear someone whispering NFL players such as Hunter Renfrow, Clemson grad. As
Hunter
well
Renfrow,
as
Raiders wide receiver.
Coaches.
Wow.
NFL coaches as well?
Tell them all that. I don't know if we should tell them
maybe should bleep that name, but we got some big coaches coming on.
Big people coming in. Big stuff for the ChumChat. Make sure you follow our Instagram, chum.chat. We're going to be doing giveaways on there, and they're going to be more frequent. Stay tuned. We got some T-shirts in the works right now, so you guys can win some of those. And as always, be great.
Hey, there's one last thing. Just make sure to be active on our social media. Vote on our polls, because we always like see what y'all are saying, yes or no. Yeah, we definitely listen to y'all. So, yeah.
Shout out Chum.chat.
Be great.